Hello fellow book nerds, Emmy Walker here to do this week's Top 5 Wednesday. I've been a little negligent filming my videos, not just Top 5 Wednesday videos, but all of them. If you've seen any of my recent videos, you know that I've started writing again, which means that most of my free time is spent writing, and the other bit of my free time is spent reading, so it leaves very little time to spend on video filming. So I'm hoping to get some out over the next couple of days so that there is some stuff for you to watch. If you're not familiar, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will link her channel down below, as well as the Goodreads group if you are interested in taking a look and participating with the rest of us. This week's was top 5 title font covers, I believe that was how it was worded. There's not a whole lot of difference between a lot of them. They're very similar looking and nothing too like flashy. For the most part, covers grab you because of the picture, not necessarily because of the font. But as I went through a lot of the books, and I think most of them are books that I haven't read. No, about half, and 2 of them I have read. But still, this doesn't really stick out, the font. It's more of the pretty colors or the pretty face or whatever happens to be on that particular book. In my top 5 spot, I've gone with a book I have not read, and that one is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lainey E. Taylor. I think that's how it's said. Anyway, but so this one here, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like it's kind of like the letters are kind of falling apart in certain places, and it's really like, I don't know, it's rough around the edges. It's really hard to tell from the picture here, but I thought that was kind of neat, and I don't know if it's supposed to resemble smoke, or it's supposed to be like pulling apart, or if it has something to do with the book itself. Like I said, I didn't read it, so I'm not 100% sure, but maybe it'll make more sense once I've read it. In my top 4 spot, I've gone with Serafina by Rachel Hartman. This one I have read, and this one also, it's more the letters itself. It's not so much a font, but there you can see like the little like it looks like little dragon scale, not scales, but dragon like tail, you know what I mean, like kind of like the wings and stuff like that. It's on the S, it's on the P here, but yes, that was kind of neat. And it's also the raised letters, it's also on the side, on the spine. I always like a good raised letter title. And then in my number 3 spot is going to be Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This one, it's not so much the beginning part of it, it's more the peculiar children part. I thought that was neat because it kind of looks like a child wrote that. You can see the difference between the 2 fonts. Yeah. In my number 2 spot is another book I have not read, and that is by Catherine Fisher, and this is Incarceron. And this one, again, it's the letters themselves. They look kind of like gears. There's a key here, and so again, I think it has to be, it's incorporated somehow. This key is incorporated in the book, but you know, so the C's look like gears, and so does the O. I thought that was kind of neat. Not to mention the fact that it's kind of like, it's not straight across, it's up and down, these letters. They kind of jagged. Yeah. And in my number 1 spot for favorite title fonts is going to be House of Many Ways by Diana Wynne Jones. This one I thought was really neat. I'm going to have to do a close-up again of it, but I don't know, so you can see, I mean, everything's kind of incorporated within each letter. There's a little person here, there's a little castle growing out of the E, there's windows on the W. So I thought that was really neat, not to mention that her name is really shiny and, you know, it's in a cool little whirly font. This is another one I have not read. So yeah, I've only read 2 of the 5 that I picked, but yeah, still. I'm very excited. I love Diana Wynne Jones, so I need to pick this up soon. There you are, my Top 5 Wednesday this week. Let me know down below if you have some favorite title fonts that you want to share with me. I'd love to take a look at them, or I may not even have the book, but I can always Google it, and I love to Google. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. I'll see you later, book nerds!